brother, whenever I say that freaking Odyssey was good, Odyssey was good, bro. Odyssey was freaking great, bro. I'm tweaking. Oh my gosh, dude. I have so many words and also none at all. It's crazy. Like I dude, I have no words. It's just so freaking peak, bro. It's dude, just from everything, right? The sound design, the world building, and the freaking characters, and the freaking acting, and everything, dude. Everything was just freaking on point, right? And it's not even like one aspect like stood out above like all the others, right? It's not like the acting was like freaking stuff I've never seen before or whatever, right? It's not like I still feel like it's not even like Breaking Bad like level, right? Where it's like, oh snap, like you're just sucked in, right? Like but everything was solid, bro. Everything was solid, and it was just in a freaking vision, and it was freaking great, bro. It was freaking, oh my gosh, dude. Dude, it was so good, dude. It was so good, dude. Oh, dude, it was beautiful. Oh, it's crazy. Right whenever I start recording, I forget all my words. But it was, oh, dude, it was so great. Literally one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. If ever, I think it might be my favorite movie ever. Like, I can't remember the last time a movie was this good, dude. I can't even remember. To where it just had all the stuff I like too. It had freaking like soldiers and war, but it's not even like that though. It just had like just freaking violence and just not even like that though. But it just had freaking dude. It had like freaking warriors, bro. It had warriors, and it had like sort of like mythological, sort of philosophical type stuff, bro. And it had like deeper elements, bro. And it's just like, dude, I'm not gonna spoil nothing, bro. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. But like, everything just clicked, and it was just like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Christopher Nolan, tell me. But no, it's so freaking good, dude. It is so good. Oh my gosh, just how everything gets into place, how everything performs, and how it just nothing else stays as welcome. It's just like one thing after the other to where, dude, that 3 hours felt like nothing. Oh, the freaking power! Oh my gosh, but like it just felt like nothing, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, I'm tweaking, but yeah, I was like, yeah, just that power went out and everything. I'm just like, wait, what? But yeah, everything. Oh yeah, even my freaking security thing. Anyways, but like, dude, everything just it just clicked together, and it just dude, it's so good. Yeah, just everything from the cinematography to the sound design, the acting, the costumes, the freaking the world building, and how everything looked and everything. Just how it was all paced, the story elements, the freaking dialogue, everything, dude. Everything was freaking perfect. I loved it. That's my stuff. It's literally my stuff that I do. Everything about it, dude. Yeah, just warriors, philosophical, mythological type stuff, and then also, bro, it's crazy because it also reminds me of like the open boat, right? The open boat. What you mean the open boat? Well, the open boat is for. Oh my gosh, why is the? Am I tweaking? Is it me? Why is the power acting weird? But anyways, the open boat is basically like from freaking it's from freaking what am I talking about? Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder why. Maybe that's why. Oh, okay. So yeah, because maybe it was like the power brick, whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Anyways, but yeah, the open boat, right? But the open boat, right? I remember. I don't know why I remember, but I remember it from freaking like college, right? College slash high school, whatever days, right? One of my English things, we had to read the open boat. It was part of like a lot of different like short stories. Oh no, my camera! Oh no, my camera! Oh. But yeah, it was part of like the short stories and everything, right? That we had to read. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I had it so perfect. Okay, good enough. But yeah, and so it reminds me of the open boat, right? And the open boat is basically like, I think, I mean, I know the general like what it's about, but I can't remember the specifics too much. I know there's like a boat, and then like forces of nature and stuff, right? Which I'm gonna talk about, right? Because the reason why it reminds me of the open boat is just how everything unfolds, and dude, freaking, they're not in control, dude. They're not in control. Humans, okay, I'm not gonna spoil the story, but it's like, dude, a big thematic element is just the place of in this story specifically of the Odyssey, like just how a big thing is how oh, dude, I can't spoil. It's not a spoiler. How it plays out is beautiful, and it's not. I won't count this as a spoiler. But if you got this far, I recommend, hey, go in there as blind as you can, bro. It don't matter if you read the Odyssey back in the '90s, whenever you were in high school. It don't matter, bro. This movie is freaking tight, dude. But yeah, the less you know going into it, the better. But a big thing is like with the open boat and how it connects to this and everything is like how insignificant the humans and stuff are, right? And how at the mercy of like nature, and then in this story how of nature and plus the gods and like all that stuff, right? And then also goes into like, and a little bit more spoilers, but kind of just thematic elements and stuff. I won't talk about how, just consequences and war and what it all meant for like that big battle and everything, right? And then like it would do, and then also not talking about the Trojan War and the Trojan battle, bro. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking good. How it built, how it built all, dude. How it built itself, right? From like the sound, and it's just like rising. It's kind of like it's not like a heartbeat, but it's like you're just like, I think it's like drums. I can't even remember. I need to freaking like rewatch it or something. 3-hour movie, right? And it's crazy. But yeah, it just builds and everything. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like, oh my gosh. You're pretty sure they're gonna pull it off and everything as well, right? But at the same time, it's like those people are getting close, right? Those people are kind of getting close. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, oh my gosh, what is happening and everything, right? And then they do that Tarantino like sort of flipping around with time and everything, which is also not a spoiler, but it's like, because they do like telegraph it, like, hey, like this is a flashback, but they don't outright say it, but like they, and then like, yeah, and then it's just like how everything just builds and everything. And then just that for catharsis, dude, that catharsis of whatever it's like, okay, whenever it's unfolding, it's just like, there you go, dude, there you go. It's just like one after the other, and then bang, bang, bang. And it's like, boom, and then just like crash into like, but cinematic, like, cut into like, boom, people talking. And then just like progressing the story. And it's like, things are still unfolding. And then it's like, bada bada boom. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's so freaking, it's freaking good. So good. Oh my gosh, I love it. So good. So good, dude. And just, oh, dude. It's just a really well-made movie. It makes me want to like go back into his discography, right? 'Cause I wish I would have saw freaking Oppenheimer, but I was like too focused on like, oh, I gotta work on my stuff. Anyways, I was just like I didn't prioritize that and stuff like that, like I should have. I wish I would have been able to see in the movies, right? But it is what it is. You learn, live and learn. But yeah, it makes me want to go back into his discography, right? Because I haven't even seen, or if I did, I think it was like a long time ago. But I haven't really seen the Dark Knight trilogy. I haven't seen. I think it's either Memento or Seven. I think it was Memento where he made that, or I don't know. But I haven't seen that. Haven't seen freaking of course Oppenheimer. I haven't seen. It just makes me want to go back, dude. Cause it's like, oh, and then besides Tenet, right? I heard that Tenet's like his, it's like, eh. But anyways, yeah, Oppenheimer, all that stuff, dude. Cause it's just like, what the heck? And I can see why all those actors were like, cause it's like, it's just from what I heard from like YouTubers and stuff like that, where it's like they're like, the actors reach out to him, they're like, hey, put me in your movie and all that stuff, right? And I don't blame them, cause it's like. Yeah, if it's true that, those actors would be like, hey, they be reaching out to him, be like, hey, put me in your next thing, bro. I'm there day one. I don't blame you, because how he utilized everybody, how he told the story, like, everybody that worked on that, dude. I think it was written by him as well, like how, of course not the Odyssey, because, that's an OG story, right? He went back in time to make the Odyssey. Anyways, no. But no, just like everybody on that team, and then his creative vision and how he utilized everybody, and that's how it should be, man. That's how it should be, dude. That budget and stuff for the movie and everything, right? Like, this is what the big companies wish they could get every time, dude. All these big bets and everything. Like, this is what they wish they could get with each and every big bet, dude. It's, oh my gosh. But that is peak, dude. It was so good. It was so good. just how everything played out, and just yeah, and seeing it in freaking theaters and everything. Where yeah, I do, and this is one of those few moments, either my first time ever or like few moments where it's like okay, like I can really see the appeal of like seeing it in big screen, right? Yeah, in the big screen, and it's like what's it called? What's the name of it? And yeah, you just feel like whenever they're in this cave and no spoilers, but whenever like things are happening and you hear like screaming and also with the music with that Trojan War that I talked about earlier, you feel it, or at least I felt it, because I mean I was like right next to the wall, and it wasn't too loud, but it was also pretty loud, and it's like you feel it, dude. And it's just like oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, like I'm immersed, and it was just great, man. It was freaking oh, dude. Dude, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it, but man, I wish if we got movies like that more often, the world would be a better place. It would. It really would. But man, just everything about this movie, like yeah, there's a lot of actors in it. Yeah, like I should have stayed off of Twitter. It's just freaking Sony and little sad time tangent, but Sony still got me tilted about that physical disc stuff. So I'll be checking in here and there, and be like, hey, I mean, I've been no comments too, bro. I'm a little comment warrior as well right now. Just be like, hey, give me back physical disc, give us back physical disc, all that stuff. But anyways, but yeah, and then like, just hearing complaints. Also on like Reddit here and there, like whenever I'm looking at like previews and stuff leading up to it, right? Because I invited some friends, right? And I want to meet, this is our first time hanging out, and I want to make a good impression. And so I wanted it to be a good movie, right? Because there was either that or Obsession, and so it's like, you know what I'm saying? But what's it called? Yeah, dude, they got me nervous for no reason. And then freaking whenever like it got closer to the release date, it's like okay, like bigger news outlets are reporting like, hey, like reviews are good, all that stuff. And then Jeremy John just like, hey, movie's great, I loved it, and the Super Frame as well. And it's like, bro. Anyways, it was so good, dude. It was so good. And then like the little theme as well. And then just at the end. And then just dude, it's so freaking everything. Dude, oh my gosh. Like it also gave me God of War vibes. Cause Greek mythology, all that stuff. It's just everything I love. I just that was so good, dude. Oh my gosh. I hope in my lifetime I'm able to make something at least half as impactful as that was on me. Like that level of artistry, that level of just care and just meticulousness, and that just dude, that passion, you know what I'm saying, dude? Just everything. I felt like everything had a purpose. Yeah, it's 3 hours, but that's because it needed to be 3 hours, bro. If it needed to be 5 hours, I'd be there too, dude. It's good. It's I don't know, I'm trying to convince you, but it is freaking dude. And it's such a weird feeling and stuff too, because it didn't freaking make me want to cry. It didn't make me feel like super like rageful. It just got me immersed, dude. It just got me freaking immersed. It got me in there. Matt Damon's acting was great. There's a lot of elements and stuff in there that was great. How the story played out was great. How I'm not gonna spoil like how it does it and stuff. I kind of like, alluded to it earlier with Tarantino, all that stuff, right? But like, and just how it unfolds and everything, right? And it's like, okay, I remember, high school was close enough to me to where like I remember like big parts of the Odyssey and all that stuff, and yeah. And so it's like, yeah, you know where it's going, but it's like the big thing is how it all plays out, how it deals with these messages, how it is portrayed throughout the story, the freaking like I said, it goes back to the open boat, like these dude. The gods in this movie, you are small. You are small to them. Like you are small, dude. You are nothing. You are, bro. Shoot, and then the fact that I gotta stop myself. I'm gonna give y'all spoilers. But like, dude, and then nature and everything too, which it's not like a big thing in there, right? But at the same time, it's like, hey, open boat, water. I mean, how can I not make that connection? How can I not make that connection? You know what I'm saying? But like, oh my freaking gosh, dude. Dude, that's such a good movie. I could gush. I could go see that movie again. I could gush. I had a great time. A good time, like good movie with good company. What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for, dude? Today was a great day, man. Like I said, if I that freaking inspires me to make something at least half as even just dude, dude, if I could ever make something that impactful, I got popcorn stuck in my teeth. But like dude, and not even just impactful, but just like that meaningful, dude, where it's like all these elements just mm, mm. Where they all just collide and just, yeah, dude, everything just fits like a puzzle piece. And not something perfect, but just something passionate, something that can resonate with people, something that will stick with them. Everything that movie just gave me, that was a treat to me in that movie theater, and just how I experienced it, dude. If I could give that gift to like other people, that would be incredible. That would be amazing. Maybe one of these days, who knows? But man, that movie was great. Man, that movie was great. I recommend the Odyssey. What else can I say? What else can I say? Movie was great. 10 out of 10 for me. Literally, like, win all the awards. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I saw a movie that good. Like, easily, yeah. Like I said, the acting. I don't want to, dude. I could gush. I could keep on yapping about all the little elements and all that stuff, right? But it's just, yeah. Overall, I just didn't really enjoy. I could, I don't want to waste, Anyways, but it was great. I really enjoyed it. I'm a happy camper. I got work tomorrow. It's late. Cause anyways, but yeah, had a great time. Definitely recommend the movie at least once. Hope try and see it in theaters. This is the movie. This is the movie that deserves $1 billion, dude. It deserves $1 billion. Give it $2 billion. Shoot, make it double freaking whatever freaking Avengers Endgame got. Make it double that, because this movie deserves it. Because it's like, oh man, oh dude, how just making something. Yeah, I could yap about this forever, dude. But yeah. Anyways, that's about it. This is Soul or whatever channel I'm yapping about this on. But thanks for watching. And how does Ackman's freaking outro go? I've been watching a lot of him lately. That's all I have for today. This is Soul signing out. Peace. Anyways, great movie. I recommend it. Watch Odyssey if you can in theaters, please. You owe it to yourself. Give yourself a break, just this once in your lifetime. Anyways, bye.